I love the fitness segments. I'm really upset that I didn't bring my running shoes. However, a lot of times I am in the gym, like, you know, in the car, and I realize I've forgotten something, but I still go. I'm like, I can still figure out how to work out even if I don't have the shoes. So we're gonna do just that. Craig Adams is joining us from Studio One Fitness. Great to have you back on the show.
Good to see you.
And you're like, this isn't a problem because half the things most people need, they don't need the shoes, and especially when we're targeting areas like our core.
By no means. Like, when you have no shoes on, that's okay, because this is a great workout for outside, on the dock, at the cottage, or in the gym. Okay. So what we're going to do today, we're going to actually do a little bit of core, a crunchless core workout, so we can work through the abs, the back, the obliques and glutes without needing any extra weights or anything, any sort of bands.
And I think we are really moving away from these crunches. Everyone, you know, you look back at the 80s videos and you're like, N1, N2.
Absolutely.
And it's just, it doesn't seem to be where anyone's going anymore. There's so many more other things to do.
The crunch is just not as functional as some of these new exercises that we can do, and so it's just trying to get movements that are more realistic in, to life movements.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one we're going to do, I'm going to have you go wide stance on your feet.
I know we have a tough thing
That's
going
all right.
on. All right.
I'm going to go wide stance with our feet. You're going to put your arms out in front, and when you squat down, I'm going to have you rotate to the side, and as you come across, rotate right across your body. This way we're engaging the glutes as we squat down, the obliques as we come across, and then we're doing an exercise where it involves a twist. You want to go nice and slow and controlled so that you're not doing any sort of damage to the lower back. You're going to go 10 on one side, and then what you do is switch to the other side. We'll come down, across again. This way we can balance side to side, still going for another 10. So 9, good, 10. The next exercise, we're going to go to the floor, and this is called a mountain climber. And with the mountain climber, you're going to take a push-up position, with your feet about shoulder-width stance, and we're going to throw a little twist in, where you're going to bring your elbow up to the knee, or your knee up to the elbow, sorry, and the knee up to the elbow. This way we've got the abs and lower back engaged, and then we can have the obliques working at the same time. So up across, good, and just a little bit slower. So you can see how the hips come across, we're engaging the lower abs. Same time, the lower back and the abs are compressing together. Now, from here, what we're gonna go into is a hip drop. So with a hip drop, you're gonna actually bend your elbow, come down to the side, back up, and down to the side, okay? So you're just trying to touch your leg against the floor and against the floor.
So
that's the way, good, and then back up. Good, so here we're rotating the hips instead of the shoulders, which allows us to work more the transverse abs. Good, let's go one more each side. This is a really tough exercise.
Well, you know what too, there's also a little bit of that tricep movement in there as well.
At the same time, you've got a lot of upper body support. So now I'm gonna have you flip to your bum. You're gonna lean back. You're gonna flex your abs in your lower back. And we're gonna raise your feet up about 4 to 5 inches off the ground. And we're gonna go a set of circles. So going for 5 to the right, and then back and 5 to the left. So here we're engaging the lower abs, the top of your legs, which are your psoas muscles, and then at the same time, that lower back and abs are going together, compressing to allow you to have that balance, and then rotating back around. That way we get balance side to side. Good. So doing these exercises in succession allows you to work top to bottom, lower body and upper body, like you're saying with holding with your arms, while getting the abs and lower back involved.
So would you do these, and then would you do this all in a combination, or would you do maybe your squat or your chest and your back, and then drop and then do integrate these abs in, or do you like to do it all in a combination?
You can do either. I like to integrate them all together, so then that way you're getting the blood flow into an area and keeping it in the area so that you can get as much work as as possible in a short period of time.
How much would you assign then? So get your workout done, and then do you save yourself time for this?
I save myself a little bit of time at the end, probably about 10 minutes. And you want to try and get maybe 2 to 3 rounds, depending on how long a break you need in between. And at the same time, everybody should go at their own pace, because we're here today, and I've done it numerous times. You're a first timer at it. You're going to go a little bit slower. Make sure you have the right control.
Do this combination, take a rest, but then do it again.
And then do it again, round 2.
Round 2. Okay, so once you get through it the first time, go, okay, we did it.
Yep.
Take a breather.
Yeah, you can feel happy for yourself, and then do it one more time.
Okay, and then in the next segment, we're going to be doing a little bit more of a cardio boost.
We're going to do a cardio fat burning combo, which will be a lot of full body movements again, compound movements, and then a little bit of a heart rate raiser at the end.
Okay, awesome. So we'll do that right after a commercial break.